If you lack discipline, what does this mean? Well, this means that you won't listen or obey to the rules that you have set by yourself, or by rules that someone else has set that you should be following. For example, if someone is disciplined, they will get on with their daily tasks that they want to do and need to do without having any procrastination. If you lack self-discipline, in other words, you lack self-respect, right? So how can someone that wants to improve their life overall achieve these new goals and new moments in life by being pushed by themselves without having discipline? It's impossible. If you don't push yourself to do the things yourself, you're not going to get anywhere. Similar to another video we've talked about where we have someone telling you to do something. No one's going to tell you to do some task when you come home from work, for example. Or now, like even now for me, for example, no one's telling me to make this video. This is me making this video and setting a schedule for me to upload videos. Therefore, I've got this self-discipline to get this task done because I enjoy doing it and I think it's fun. Whereas there's other tasks that you may need to do. For example, a tedious one like brushing your teeth, recommended twice a day. Do you have the self-discipline for a tedious task to do it once in the morning or once at night? Sometimes no, sometimes yes. It depends on the person. It depends on what's going on, right? So this is the kind of topic that we're going to be talking about quickly today. If you ask yourself, why do I not have discipline? This question will open up the topic of discussion of why you may not have discipline, right? Obviously, when you ask a why question, it opens it up. But being able to criticize yourself and be your own best critic is a very good quality to have because you can always improve from it, right? So if someone's not disciplined and they fall into the rut of a bad vicious cycle, whatever that may be, what's the key traits that are gonna come out of this? And by key I mean bad traits. A lot of laziness comes out for someone who's not disciplined. Lack of self-esteem, lack of push towards something, fear of failure. These are just some of the traits that you may get when you lack discipline because you don't have the urge, you don't have that inner fire to keep pushing yourself to do these new things. So these alone should push you and motivate you to learn how to be disciplined. How do I be disciplined? Well, it's done once again by the simple small steps. You start off with a small step, a small task, and you complete it. You've given yourself a time limit, you complete it within that time limit. Guess what? You've just practiced self-discipline. You've set yourself a task and you've achieved it. Great. So how do I keep this up? Keep setting these tasks, get them bigger and bigger. And if you set yourself to these time limits and set yourself to these goals, it could be daily, it could be hourly, just little tasks here and there. And as long as you hit them within the time frame you've given yourself, you've shown yourself the self-respect and the self-discipline traits that you want to have going into the future. Because in the future, let's say you have a task that needs doing, you can do it. You know how to do this. In your mind, you trained yourself to do these tasks and do tasks that you may not want to do. And having this ability to do that will put you at a high advantage compared to others when doing these tasks. I'm going to leave you with a quick Icelandic proverb, which I thought was interesting perspective on self-discipline. He who lives without discipline dies without honor.